Howdy, everybody. A lot of people want to know about the Greek modes for guitar, and I suggest you pause this video and make a copy of this. But anyways, this is how this works. The Ionian mode, you have your 7 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. These are the intervals: whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half. Okay? And this is the order that the 7 notes correspond to the chords. The first chord is major, the second one is minor, third is minor, fourth is major, fifth is major, the sixth is minor, the seventh is diminished. So if you look over here, if you're in the key of A major, so you have A major, B minor, C sharp minor, D major, E major, F sharp minor, and G sharp diminished. The same will work for right here in the B major, C major, D major, E major, F, and G major. So that's how the Ionian mode works. That's the formula for it. You have your intervals: whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half. And here are the chords that represent the 7 notes of the scale. Okay? That's the Ionian mode. Now, let's go over to the Dorian mode. The Dorian mode works the same way, but it's a little different. Here's your intervals. You have whole, half, whole, 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 half, whole. The 7 chords corresponding to the 7 notes of this scale. So your first one is minor, second minor, third major, major, minor, diminished, and major. Those are your 7 chords there represented. So if you're in A Dorian mode, so you have an A minor, D minor, C major, D major, E minor, F sharp diminished, and G major. And the same works for all the other keys. So you just follow that along. And that's it for the Dorian. Let's move on to Phrygian. Here we go. Moving on to the Phrygian mode. Excuse me here. Jeez, paper stuck. There we go. All right, Phrygian mode. Same thing. Here's your intervals: half, whole, 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 half, whole, whole. The 7 chords that represent the 7 notes of the Phrygian scale will be minor, major, major, minor, diminished, major, and minor. Those are your 7 chords. So there you have it. In A Phrygian mode, you're going to have an A minor, B flat major, C major, D minor, E diminished, F major, and a G minor. And the same goes to all the other keys. So I suggest you pause these and make a copy of this in case you need it. Here we go. That was Phrygian. Moving on to the Lydian mode. Here are the intervals of the Lydian mode. So you have whole, 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 half, whole, whole, half. The 7 chords representing the Lydian mode is major, major, minor, diminished, major, minor, and minor. Those are your 7 chords. And so as an example, in A Lydian, you're going to play, here's your 7 chords: A major, B major, C sharp minor, D sharp diminished, E major, F sharp minor, G sharp minor. And here are all the other keys represented for you in the Lydian mode. This is the Lydian mode, okay? Let's move on to the Mixolydian mode. Here we go. The Mixolydian mode. Here are the intervals right down here. So you have whole, whole, half, whole, whole, half, whole. The 7 chords representing the 7 notes of the Mixolydian scale are major, minor, diminished, major, minor, minor, major. 7 chords representing the 7 notes. So if you're gonna play a song in A Lydian, you're gonna start with an A major and then a B minor, C sharp diminished, D major, E minor, F sharp minor, and a G major. And then you follow that same formula for all the other keys. That's the Lydian mode. And here we go, continuing on to the Aeolian mode, which is the natural minor mode. Here you have the intervals, whole, half, whole, half, whole, and half. Those are your intervals. And then you have the 7 chords for these notes. So the first chord is minor, second is diminished, third is major, fourth is minor, fifth minor, and then 6 and 7 are major. Those are the 7 degrees there. And then so if you're in A minor, the second chord is B diminished, third C major, fourth D minor, fifth E minor, the 6th is F major, and then of course the 7th is the G major. And then you just follow that with every key right above there. See, those are the keys. The 1, those are the keys, and these are the 7 chords representing the 7 intervals of that scale. Moving on to the last one. Here's your Locrian mode, and the intervals are right here. So you have a half, whole, whole, half, whole, whole, whole. Those are your 7 intervals, and here they are represented in chords. So your first chord is diminished, second is major, third minor, fourth minor, fifth major, sixth major dominant 7, and the 7th is a minor. Those are your 7 degrees there. Here you have it, and then we just follow A Locrian mode. So your first chord is A diminished, second is B flat major, the third is C minor, fourth is D minor, the fifth is E flat major, followed by the 6th, which is F major, and the 7th chord is G major. Follow that like this in all of these keys. So you have the A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And now there you have all of the modes. Thank you. Bye-bye.